They're dead from the spider mites. Second harvest. Hello, good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful. It's been a month since we did our last garden tour, so I think it's time to do another one. Yeah. So come on, join me. Let's go see what's been happening in the garden. And again, if you are new to our channel, this is Jude, your nurse gardener, and we welcome you to California Pinoy Nurse Gardener. So let's go to the garage. Okay, so here in the garage, these are our second round of fall winter planting. So we have here 6 romaine lettuce. They're already growing nicely. And we also have here broccoli. These are like 14 broccolis in here. And we have more broccoli and some red acre cabbage. There you go. So we will plant this by early January. So they still have like 2 months to grow some more before we can transplant them in the garden. Okay, so next let's collect some free fertilizer, or the Bokashi. There you go, the Bokashi compost tea. So we'll put it here. We have 2 buckets for our Bokashi composting, and we collect the tea at least once a week. You know that Alaska fish fertilizer nowadays, they're very expensive. Like the last time I bought it, it was I think it was $22. Now it's almost $30. So that's, wow, it's $8 increase in price. It's not even a year yet. So that's expensive. This one we just buy the Bokashi brand, and it gives us free fertilizer. That's it. And we are here at the back, so we'll water our plants using this compost tea. So for mixture, I mean, there's no rules. I mean, I just dump whatever amount that I want in that 5-gallon bucket. It doesn't burn the plants anyway, so it's up to you. So I just mix it there in the 5-gallon bucket of water, and I use it to water this this tomato, eggplants, and then this bell peppers, and some of the peppers as well, Thai chili peppers. I mean, most of the plants. And obviously they're loving it because they're prolific. They're producing a lot of fruits. So we're all done watering this bed, and this one are onions. These are sweet Spanish Utah jumbo onion. So they're already starting to stand because we just transplanted this a few days ago. And before, if you remember, this bed has 4 eggplants, 4 Nagasaki long eggplants, but they all succumbed to spider mites. Look at this, they're dead from the spider mites. Wow. Yep, so what happened was I did not treat them for a few weeks, and they just suddenly start to wilt. I thought it was overwater. I turned off the water, but they didn't recover. So I saw a lot of spider mites. So most likely it's from them that those plants died. Anyway, we still have 3 here, and they're producing a lot. We will just remove this dead eggplant. There's one branch that's still alive, and it has 1 fruit, so we'll just leave that. So let's collect whatever we can collect. I mean, it has some fruits in it. I think we can use it still to, I mean, you can still eat it, so we'll just might as well get it. Yep, so these eggplants, they've been producing a lot. I mean, a lot of eggplants. We've been sharing it to the neighbors. We've been sharing a lot to our relatives. And yep, almost like every other day we used to cook eggplant omelette. So it's very tasty, so that's a good thing. Because otherwise, if it's not tasty, then we'll, we'll just remove the plants. So yep, they're very tasty. I highly recommend it. It's Nagasaki long eggplant. That's the variety. I got it from Baker Creek Seed Company. So let's check out these bell peppers, and they're really thriving. We have lots of peppers, and I mean, that was a few days ago. We harvested 4 big peppers from this plant, and we cook chicken fajita. I don't know if you watched that video, but that dish is really tasty. No, there's no kidding. There's no kidding. It's really tasty. Chicken fajita. So this variety is called Better Bell, and they're really prolific, and the fruits are big too. So these are King of the North sweet pepper. That's another variety. Again, this seed is from Baker Creek, and this pepper is really tasty as well. We already harvested a few peppers from these plants, and they're really tasty. So we have lots. We have a lot of small and big peppers coming out from these plants, from all these plants. And we've only been using compost tea for fertilizing these plants. And look at this sunshine tomato. We have few tomatoes. I mean, yep, few cherry tomatoes coming out, and we're just waiting for them to get ripened before we can harvest them. This is our moringa. It's growing taller and taller, so we have to prune that because it's already above the fence, beyond the fence. These are winter squash. So this one, it's not growing in size, but this second squash is really getting bigger. Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. I love that color. It's really, you know, I love looking at every time I wake up in the morning or I sit on the windowsill. I love watching the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. And this area we have we planted some garlic. The variety is called silver white soft neck garlic. We got it from MI Gardener. So let's just do a quick water because it's really getting pretty hot. And look at our roses. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, this one is changing colors. I think from yellow to orange to pink and white. And look at this Thai chili pepper abundance. Loads of pepper. So we already cooked some chili garlic sauce from those peppers. And look at this okra. Wow. We already have some fruits. And even though it's getting late in the season, it's getting colder. I hope that gets to a edible size. So more onions, and we have here another roses. If you notice, we put some wire basket in it because a year ago we were invaded by a gopher, so we have to dig up all the roses and put some wire basket. These are raspberry Liana tomato. We have some fruits. We're still waiting for them to be ripened. And more onion. So this is the 4th bed already of onion. So we have another plant here of raspberry Liana tomato. Next is the sweet Jenny cantaloupe. So this smaller size, still waiting for them to ripen. We have few fruits on the vines. We have 2 vines here. I think we have 7 fruits total. These are pretty sweet. They are pretty tasty. I love this cantaloupe. Look at these roses. They're really beautiful. Our fifth bed of onion. Again, this variety is called Sweet Spanish Utah Jumbo Onion. So next we have ginger. So maybe we will be harvesting this next year. We'll let them to grow some more. So next up we have here lemongrass. It's getting pretty big already. And if you remember last time we did experiment, we cloned our Roma tomato. And I conclude that we were pretty successful because we have our first fruit. Look at that. That's amazing. We will do this next year. Free tomato fruit. Free tomato plant. There you go. So this one is bush beans. So we have loads of beans. They're still small, but there are loads of them. There are a lot. So these were a few days ago. We have a strong wind, and these were pretty beat up. But yeah, there's a lot of bush beans. And we originally planted some bush beans here because it will serve as a cover crop. And after we remove it, we will plant, because we still have some remaining seedlings, onion seedlings. So we will plant some seedlings from this area. And yep, we'll do that once we harvest those bush beans. So these are slicer tomato. And we still have a few fruits coming from this plant, still producing. And we'll just water these plants from this side. These are all Thai chili pepper and we have a eggplant outside. So yep, we're using again our compost tea. So free fertilizer. There you go. I love it. So fertilizers, as I've said, those Alaska fish fertilizers are very expensive. These are jalapeno peppers, and a few days ago we harvested quite a few and we pickled them. So it's very tasty, a little bit spicy, but they're tolerable. More Thai chili peppers. Look at that. We have lots and lots of Thai chili peppers. Anyway, we love cooking. We love using chili garlic sauce in our garden. So once the frost comes, so we will harvest all the peppers, ripe or not ripe, and then we will make whatever we can make out of those. Maybe we'll cook some chili garlic sauce, and we'll freeze some for cooking purposes. This one is our Nagasaki long eggplant. Look at that. It survived. Actually, last month we were planning to remove this plant because it's really infested with spider mites. And we decided to keep it because it still has some fruits in it. We removed the plants that were affected by the spider mites and we started spraying them with neem oil and castle soap. And it survived. Look at that. Look at the leaves. It's pretty healthy. Wow, amazing, huh? So, yep, it's still producing. It still has lots of eggplants on those two plants. Lantana. Wow, this is really beautiful. It's eye-catching. It has multiple colors, from yellow to orange to red. And wow, these zinnias, they're really beautiful. We'll just leave them here and let the birds enjoy the seeds. We will remove them next month and plant some tulips in those areas. Rose tree, we have 4 rose tree and they're producing already some flowers, beautiful flowers. So this one is very fragrant. It smells good. Is that maroon color or purple, deep purple? And this red, also a red rose tree. It's very fragrant. I love smelling this. It smells so good. Wow, I was pretty excited on this garlic. Look at that. We have our first sprout. Oh my God. Pretty excited. This is in the front. So, yep, let's water these two beds because it's getting pretty hot. So that make sure the bed is always moist until all the sprouts come out. There you go. Wow, pretty excited on this first sprout. And look at this tower of romaine lettuce. Let's just get some leaves for snacking because I'm getting pretty hungry. I thought these are gonna die, but we planted 9 in this area in this tower, but five lettuce survived because it was pretty hot by the time we transplanted them. So I'm pretty glad some of them made it. It's pretty good actually. Tastes pretty good. There you go. Romaine lettuce. And look at this dwarf gray sugar pad snap peas. It's sprouting. It's growing pretty tall already. I think they're already like 5 to 6 inches tall. And I put it all in this under this patio cover because it's getting pretty hot. So they're growing pretty nicely. They're not exposed to direct sun. So yep, it's pretty good. So they'll grow up to 3 inches. So this 4 inches trellis, cucumber trellis, is perfect for them. So I can't wait until all those climb those trellis. These are Swiss chard and snake, a fake snake. Yep, Swiss chard. Some of the leaves got snapped from the strong winds. And below we have some bok choy. So we just transplanted those bok choy. I think a week ago, a week ago. So they're still growing. And look at this broccoli. Again, some of the leaves were snapped from those high winds, strong winds. But this broccoli, they're growing pretty nice. Look at that, they're pretty healthy. So, yep, they're growing new leaves already. I don't see any signs of diseases or any presence of pests or bugs. So that's pretty good. We have here red acre cabbage. Wow, look at that. They're looking pretty good. They're really thriving in this grow bag and under that row cover. So if you notice, all the red acre cabbage and the kale are all covered with the row cover because of we don't want the cabbage moth fly to lay eggs on them. So look at this kale. These are dinosaur kale. So we have 5 in this two pots, and we have 4 in this one big pot. So yep, they're growing nicely. No sign of diseases. This one is zucchini, second harvest. And again, more Thai chili pepper. Papaya, there you go. It's growing nicely again. It's thriving. It's getting pretty big. So again, next year we will transplant that to a bigger pot. So more cabbage. There you go. These are the first one that we transplanted. This one really is struggling. Oh wait, look at that. We have a volunteer potato. We'll just remove that. It's not gonna grow in this weather anyway. So yep, this one are struggling. So we'll see if they're not producing any new leaves, then we'll just remove it and replace with another seedling. So we planted a lot of red acre cabbage because the kids love cabbage mixed with the ground meat. So yep, they love it. So as I've said, these are our remaining onion seedlings. So after we harvest those beans, we will plant those in that area. So more broccoli. This one is it's doing okay. And this is also a red acre cabbage. So let's check our compost. So in our garden we do Bokashi composting, and then we do the tumbler composter. So this is our Bokashi soil factory. So it's been more than a month, and there's still some remnants of those fermented food scraps. We'll just give them a few more weeks to fully decompose. And this one, we've been using already the soil from this factory bin. And as you can see, it's pretty much decomposed. So yep, we've been using those to amend the soil from our potted plants. So that's pretty good. And this is our tumbler composter. So if we have extra food scraps, if our Bokashi composting bins are full, then we can put it here. Or if we have some plant clippings, we put it here as well. And if you notice at the bottom, we collect the drippings and we use it to plant to water our plants as well. Oh, we're all done. Woo, we made it. Wow. We're all done with the garden tour, and thank you so much for hanging with me today, for joining me in today's garden tour. We did a lot, and as you can see, most of our plants and vegetables are fall vegetables, because we already transitioned to fall winter gardening. But we still have few vegetables that are what we call this, summer vegetables. They're still producing, so we'll just keep it there until the frost hit them. Wow, it's getting hot again. So as you can see, some of the vegetables are covered with the shade cloth. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much again for watching our videos, for subscribing. We really appreciate you, and I hope we see you again in our next video. Bye for now. God bless.